Good morning, YouTube. I know it's been a little bit since my last video, probably a couple of weeks now. I'm just hitting complete and utter, well, total blanks on anything to actually talk about. Tried to do a couple of videos, started them and failed. Just as I'm halfway through this sort of video topic, I'm like, no, this is actually rubbish. So, stop. I've also done a couple I've actually completed, but when I went back to listen to it, to review it for sort of publication, so to speak, I went, nah, this is crap. But I decided I think I'm going to talk about some photography, just for this one. As some of you may or may not be aware, I do also do photography in some of my spare time, generally concert photography. Links provided below for those interested. And recently I decided to upgrade my camera. I went from a Canon 550D, which has served me well for 4 years, to I'm now using a Canon 6D. The main reason for me upgrading the actual body instead of just a lens first is low light was killing my shots. I've done 1 gig now with the Canon 6D and oh, it's much better. What's happened next is I went, right, okay, awesome, got a great camera. Now let's get another lens. And while I would absolutely love to be able to afford the Canon 2470 2.8L lens, I've had to go for one of the third-party equivalents. Went for the Tamron. Hopefully I'll get to play with that soon. Just effectively waiting on it to get delivered. So you may have seen, if you've got Facebook on your feeds, people talking about Taylor Swift being supposedly a little bit hypocritical in regarding to the contracts given to photographers at her gigs, her concerts, I suppose, which is that level. For those not in the know, her contract basically states that the photographer is only allowed to use for the listed publication in the contract, and that's it, only until the end of the year. I believe that it's stated the publication is not allowed to store the picture for archives for later reuse, although the photographer can ask for permission from Swift's management to be allowed to use the photo again, a photo which the photographer still owns. At the same time, Swift's management has perpetual worldwide usage of that photograph for any use they see fit, regards to promotional purposes. They do say non-commercial, which is ever so kind of them, but yeah. This came hot on the trails of Taylor Swift's open letter to Apple about the Apple Music and how the trial accounts weren't going to be paying any of the artist's royalties. People could not agree who was in the right here. For the most part, anybody who is not a photographer has been telling the photographers that they need to shut up. They don't know what, it's completely different. How dare they think they can be allowed to sell a photo again? And then the thing that started got me was even other photographers shared that opinion. Yeah, there's a lot of photographers that agreed with the position. Most seemed to go, nope, you have no right to resell a picture, or you've got no right to demand that you be able to resell a picture if the person you've taken the picture of doesn't want you to. Of course, there was a response from what the media labelled as a response from Taylor Swift, which was nothing of the kind. It was from her management using legalese. The response basically was along the lines of, but you get to keep the copyright, and we said with manager approval. People on the receiving end have stated that manager approval never comes because they never respond to you when you request. So it's effectively a denial. At this point, roughly, somebody posted up the Foo Fighters photographic accreditation contract. Foo Fighters demand the copyright of the picture as well. They say they want exclusive worldwide perpetual license for the picture, but then they demand copyright as well, so it's a bit pointless even asking for a license because, well, they can do whatever the hell they want with it once they've got the copyright. But through all this, it is interesting to see the general public's ideas behind it, or beliefs behind it. I'll try and post links to the contract stories for anyone interested. Give me your opinion on what you think it is. Of course, I'll probably argue if you disagree, because that's what I do. Next up on photography though, because of the music scene that I listen to, I don't get many opportunities to take photos, so I'm looking to branch out a bit. One of the things I'm thinking about is the sort of model shots. No glamour, I don't think I can do it. It's then coming down to what gear do I need? I have a flash, although at the moment it would have to be mounted on the camera. It's not got a remote of any kind, although they're cheap as chips. But what else do I need? Jesus Christ, what the hell are these people doing? Oh, because... No, she's doing what he's meant to. But I'm trying to think what else I might need. And then we've got what I class as my challenge, in that I need to network to even get the opportunities to start at it. Any you guys out there, or gals, had any experience in this sort of thing? What would you recommend I do? Yeah, give me your ideas on how I can get started doing sort of model photography. Recommendations on the starter gear I should actually make sure I have. Anything like that would be appreciated. Hit me in the comments. Yeah, hit me in the comments. And I'll see you guys around next time. Thanks for watching.